Follow the show on Instagram for never-before-seen footage and behind-the-scenes shots by searching SD Luxury Listings.
Hello everybody and welcome home. Here we are today in beautiful Rancho, Santa Fe, the Covenant to be exact, and we're at a property that comes with a tremendous opportunity. Today it's not so much about the home as it is as much about the opportunity to live here in the Covenant and build your dream estate on over 2 acres here. So without further ado, we're gonna go meet the agent. We're gonna get up in the show helicopter a little bit later, and overall we're gonna have a great time. So follow me.
Welcome! Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, and I feel amazing. We're here in beautiful Rancho, Santa Fe, as you guys all know, and you guys all recognize Bobby from the show.
Hello, everybody.
There we go. Today is a little bit of a different opportunity. Give us the overview of this home, this area, and what people can expect throughout this episode.
All right, so here's what we got here. We've got 4,000 square feet on 2 acres. You can have horses. You have stables. There's a huge pool in the back. Walking distance to the village of Rancho Santa Fe. Roger Row is just right around the corner, so your kids can walk to school. It's just a tremendous opportunity for a value add. Plenty of room to add onto the existing house or add on, maybe doing an accessory dwelling unit or something like that. So
very nice, and that's what it's all about today. This unbelievable opportunity to build your dream home or to renovate and live in the property that's already here. Before we start the full tour, what do you love about Rancho Santa Fe? Because there's a feeling you get when you come into this community.
You know, it's hard not to feel good when you're driving through Rancho Santa Fe. You're looking around at all the trees and the nature and golf courses, big beautiful homes, lots of great restaurants, and the people. They're nice, down-to-earth people. They love their horses. They love their fine wines, they love their fine food, and they love to entertain. And that's why Rancho Santa Fe offers such a great opportunity for people who love to entertain. It's really something special.
It's just the place you want to be. If you want to live life on top, then you want to have this type of zip code here, or this specific zip code. Where should we start as we take a little tour?
Well, let's start off in this huge family room here. This has got cathedral ceilings, which obviously are really cool, give you a lot of space. We got a bar over here, kitchen over here. Now, this is something that can easily be redone, and you could kick out the kitchen all the way into this room, because there's plenty of space. This is an extra kind of living room, family room. Over here, we've got a formal dining room. Look at how big this room is. To be a formal dining room, quite phenomenal. You don't get to see that much these days in a lot of the homes being built. Over here you got a little office area off of the dining room, and then this wing here, this is actually perfect for your maid quarters. You've got 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and a large laundry room, and then there's a 3-car garage all this way. So let's go check out my favorite wing of the house, which is where the master bedroom is at.
Very nice, here we go. Now, as we walk, Bobby, it's one thing to note, as everybody's experiencing and exploring the home with us, just for everybody to keep in mind the flow of the property if you just wanted to do a renovation, because it's actually beautifully laid out. I love that you mentioned that kitchen can extend as far as you want it to go.
You can extend it this way if you want. There's a lot of different things you can do, and this is easily changed around. You can knock out some walls here and there. There's a bunch of things that you can do. Plus, there's another space on the other side of the house. You could easily kick out a wall, do another addition on that side. And plus, I don't know if I mentioned, this is a single-story house, which is hard to find these days. So, for people who don't want stairs, this is a great property. But you could also build up, if you wanted to do that too. My favorite room in the house, and truthfully, my favorite room in every house.
There we go.
Here is the primary bedroom. And as you can see, it's plenty of space, and you got a huge, huge cedar closet right over here, which is really cool. And then I just want you to think about those nights with your significant other, looking over and seeing a huge fireplace. Now, if that doesn't get the mood going, I don't know what, but I'll tell you what, Will, there's a bathtub in there.
There we go.
Now, it's not the best bathtub, but
it can be. Yes.
And I would knock down this wall, and I would build a big, beautiful bathroom or bathtub in there. So
very nice.
Well, you're about 100 yards away from another house that way. So you have a whole nother lot down below that you can build horse stables there, have a little horse track. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do down there. So really exciting.
Very nice. Well, the backyard. You ready to get under the sun?
Oh man, I can't wait. Did you bring your bathing suit?
I should have. We have a helicopter to get to.
Don't worry, I got an extra pair of speedos for you. I got an extra pair for you. Let's go. What do you think?
I'm in love, and I think I should have brought I'll take you up on that Speedo option.
Well, I mean, look at the size of this pool. If this pool doesn't scream pool party, I don't know what does.
I know.
And the best part is it's completely private. I mean, you can run around naked if you want. I mean, seriously, go ahead.
You know what? Here we go. And you are still connected to even the village, which is just right there. It's walking distance, but you're here. You're at your own little island, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, you're just surrounded by trees. It's just a really tranquil backyard on 2 acres. Plenty of room for toys and all kinds of different things. You want to follow me right this way because it is pretty majestic. So if you got any people out there who want to have a self-sustaining garden, oh my God, you got so much room for that. Look at all of this space down here. Just you name it, you can do it. There's tons and tons of room for horse stables, for an accessory dwelling unit. You want to build a huge garage. You want to build another house. There are some slopes, but you can. The slope is kind of in between the 2 lots. So you have a lower lot here that runs all the way to the driveway, and I'll show you where you can do the stables. So let's go check out the stables.
I'm all in.
All right, so here we are on the street leading up to the house. So this is a long private driveway, and look at this huge space here, Ty.
Love it.
I mean, do you like horses?
I love horses.
Yeah, look at this flat area here. Could easily put in a nice little riding circle, and then there's plenty of room for stables to be put in, and it goes all the way back there and then up the hill there. So it's truly a special lot with tremendous amount of potential. I mean, there's just really so many different things that you can do here.
Well, that does it for here at the property. Are you ready for the helicopter?
I am always ready for a helicopter tour. It's always a good time.
Alrighty, we will see you guys at the airport.
All right, take care.
All right, Bobby, here we are in the air flying over one of the best places in the world. Give us an overview of the area, and then we'll zone into the property.
All right, well, thank you for having me. And today we're actually featuring a home in the Covenant. It is a horse property on 2 acres, almost 4,000 square feet, and it's ready for a major remodel. Someone's going to get very, very lucky with this home because it's got great bones, but it's just dated.
Yeah.
So it needs new windows, flooring, paint, all of that kind of stuff. But if you ask me, I'd much rather buy a home like this with good bones that I can then pick out exactly what I want.
And in the community with the walkability, how close it is to the golf course, because you are in the covenant, that comes with some pretty special perks. Can you give us an overview of some of those?
Well, if you're going to live in the covenant, you definitely want to be a golfer at the Rancho Santa Fe Golf Club, which is a fantastic golf club. I've had the privilege of playing there. It's definitely where you want to be. If you love dining, there's some of the best restaurants in the city are here, and some of the best schools that you could possibly imagine. Speaking of schools, Roger Rowe is within walking distance, and the village is within just a half-mile of the property. So definitely a good property. Lots are huge here. If you don't want to be cramped, and if you want to have some room, some privacy, Rancho Santa Fe is a great community. And of course, for the horses, for horse lovers, I mean, come on, you can't get much better than Rancho Santa Fe and Del Mar. It's right next to each other, both of them. So it's really a special place. When you buy a home in Rancho Santa Fe, you've made it. Definitely made it.
Very nice. Well, Bobby, I have to say thank you so much for an amazing tour of Rancho Santa Fe, an opportunity that comes up once in a lifetime to basically come in and build your dream home. Everybody out there, get in touch with Bobby today. Opportunities like this come up, and then just as quickly they go away.
This one will be gone, I can promise you. We're pricing it right, and it will sell probably within the first week or so on the market, and it'll probably get multiple offers, because it's very rare to get something so close to the village and to have the opportunity to add square footage. There's all kinds of options with this particular house. So
very nice. Well, thank you as always, and I know I will see you again soon.
Absolutely. Always a good time.
And we will see all of you at the next home.
This timeless Spanish colonial estate leaves nothing to be desired. Gated and surrounded by lush greenery, this custom resort-like home has exceptional finishes with fine craftsmanship. With 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 4,600 square feet, this home is only minutes from shops, golf courses, San Diego International Airport, restaurants, and much more. Contact Realtor Dawn Loveday for more information.
La Jolla, California, a seaside neighborhood in the city of San Diego known for its dramatic coastline, sea life, outdoor activities, and of course, world-class homes. Join us as we experience this $6 million oceanfront property that's never been on the market. Just a short walk to world-renowned Prospect Street, where you can experience some of the best shopping and fine dining in the world. Then, as always, ride shotgun as we take you for a private aerial tour of this affluent seaside community. The episode starts now. Hello and welcome to La Jolla, and as always, welcome home. I am so excited about today because we are going to be taking one of the most epic flights all across La Jolla to experience the Cove, the shores, the beach and tennis club, but more importantly, the property that we're going to be experiencing today comes with multiple unique opportunities. We won't be necessarily touring the whole home because it's not about living in this property. It's about imagining what you can make it, purchasing it, and then building your dream home with these unbelievable, unobstructed ocean views. So without further ado, let's go meet the agent listing the property, and let's start this La Jolla community tour. Bobby Martin.
Hey, what's going on, Ty? Good to see you as always.
I know.
Long time.
I know, right? Hopefully you guys are watching. You'll see so many of Bobby's listings in the show. But here we are in La Jolla, the jewel of San Diego,
yes,
with this opportunity. Give us an overview of the options you have.
Oh
here.
man, this is a special property, and which is why I called you, because I needed some extra help to make sure that we had the right marketing in place for such a beautiful property. As you can see, we're right on the water, unobstructed view, that no one can build anywhere, anything in front of you. So what we have here is a 2,400 square foot home. This home's never been on the market. This whole street is very rare for homes to come on the market. And so we have an 8,000 square foot lot. And there's two options that you can do with this property type. You can either add a second story and then maybe a rooftop deck. I think that could
Not a bad option.
That could be very doable. Then you're getting, you know, a good size house. And then the other option, and I like this option, scraping it and just building a magnificent property. I mean, because you know, the person who lives in a property like this, they should really spend the money, because you know, if you're going to do it right. This one will go quick. However, it's not about it going quick, it's about going to the right buyer and selling it at top dollar.
Very nice, and as you guys can see, you cannot beat this view behind us here.
Yeah.
There's sea caves just to our right, your left. You can see all the kayakers out there, the seagulls behind us. What do you just love about this opportunity more than everything else?
Well, for me, I started my career in La Jolla on Prospect, you know, 20 years ago, and you know, so it's got to be being so close to Prospect. I mean, you literally can walk on a trail, which we're gonna show you guys here in a minute. We're gonna walk over to Prospect, and we're gonna show you how great Prospect is. Some of the best dining in the world, like Eddie V's, George's. Some of the wealthiest people in the world own homes here. Alicia Keys just bought a house up the street, up the hill.
Home.
You know, so I'm gonna go knock on her door, because I think she should be buying this one.
She should have.
I'll sell that one for her.
She can afford two homes.
She
I think,
can, yeah.
in the
I mean,
area. at
that
least.
one's up on the hill. This one's down in the water. You know, it's like she can't walk to the things where she's at.
Absolutely. And as you guys know, this is going to be a special episode. We're not necessarily touring the home. This is more about the opportunity, and we really want to show all of you the lifestyle of La Jolla, no matter where you're watching. Thank you so much. I think we should take a quick little walk and explore from, you know, the ground, and then we'll be in the air in no time.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, here we go.
Obviously, this is Coast Walk. It's going to take us down the street here to a little trail, and we're going to walk on this trail, and you're going to be blown away by some of the properties that you see. So as you can see down ahead, you've got tons and tons of caves in there. That's why all these guys, they're coming over here, you know, checking it out. On, you know, low tide, you can get in there and actually you know, swim in the caves, which is crazy. You won't catch me doing that.
I've done this. And when you talk about the lifestyle of La Jolla, you can hear it with the birds right there.
Yeah.
But what do you love about this market more than anything else?
Oh man, the La Jolla market, in my opinion, is one of the best zip codes in all of the country. You know, and the numbers prove it. There's a lot of expensive homes here. The people who live here are unbelievable. Really, some of the best people on the planet. You know, movie stars, producers, directors, businessmen from all walks of life. I mean, think about, you know, if you want to go for a dinner, you walk into town, and then after dinner, you walk back. You know, that's what you want to be doing. You don't want to be getting in your car and then you get home and you're just sitting there like a beached whale on the couch. You know, it's like. All right, now we're on Prospect Street here in La Jolla, and it is one of my favorite streets in all of the country, not just La Jolla or San Diego. You have some of the best dining in the world here. You got some of the best shopping. Galleries, art galleries are everywhere. It is just awesome. And the people watching, man, it's so good.
Cannot
beat the people watching. And now we are walking up to my favorite restaurant on Prospect. which is Georgia's. The drinks, the cocktails are out of this world, which we're going to go have one, right?
I want to have a cocktail right now.
I know we're supposed to go in the helicopter, but that can wait, right?
I think I don't know. It's gonna have to wait at this point.
Well, I mean, you're the boss, right?
Okay, it's definitely waiting.
It's your show.
Let's go have a cocktail.
Let's do it.
We are, Bobby, flying over La Jolla, one of the best places in the world. If you're looking to live in a 5-star area and community, you're talking about La Jolla, and you have an amazing new listing on the market. Give us an overview as we're looking down at it.
Well, thank you so much for having me, first off, and this listing is really something special, hence why I'm on your show promoting it. I want the whole world to see this, and I want us to create an incredible bidding war on this property. We're going to market it not only to San Diegans, but we're going to market it all over the world. This is truly one of those special properties. It's walkable to the La Jolla Village, so you can walk to George's, you can walk to just about anything there in the village. Plus, you could also walk to La Jolla Shores.
And everything, I mean, as you can see from the helicopter, this is one of the best beaches in the world, and the walkability is what you're looking for when you want to live life like you're on vacation, and that's what you're going to do from this property.
Oh, absolutely. This place it just screams vacation, and I just know that a very special person is going to get this house, and I can't wait to see who our buyer ends up being.
Now, when you talk about La Jolla, you talk about a diverse array of things that you can do in the community, whether it be Torrey Pines and you want to do the glider port, which is always a good time. I don't know if you've done it. I've done it. It's terrifying, but a lot of fun.
This is enough for me. I'm not getting, there's no way I'm getting on a glider port. You crazy?
Oh my gosh, but just looking down at the gliders, I mean, seems like a fun day.
And now we're heading over La Jolla Shores, which is one of my favorite beaches.
Yeah, and it has one of the, if not, I believe it is the only private beach club in Southern California. And from great tennis matches, there's a lot of pros that come out here. What's some ways that you and your family have enjoyed La Jolla and the shores here?
Well, my wife and I actually got married here in La Jolla, so La Jolla is a very special place for us. We got married at Calumet Park. It's definitely a place that I love taking my family. We go to La Jolla Shores all the time. We go to George's for dinner all the time. And it's just a fantastic community.
And to you, what makes La Jolla La Jolla?
Oh man,
that's a great question.
That's a great question, because there's so many things, but it's got to be the beauty. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. And, the people are great. The food is fantastic.
Bobby, thank you so much for an amazing aerial tour. You have so many great listings on the market. I have to remind everybody, if you're looking to list a property, call the number on your screen. Bobby is here to help you. And if you want your own private showing of what we've flown over and experienced today, make sure you pick up the phone, because the market is hot and this property won't last long, right, Bobby?
Absolutely. We expect this one to sell pretty quick. We're going to give everybody a fair shot. We'll be on the market for 7 full days before we look at all offers. So please give us a call if you're interested in finding out more details.
I know I will see you again soon.
Absolutely. Always a good time.
And we will see all of you at the next home.
The opportunity to build your dream home among the distinguished enclave of custom homes in the gated community of Lake Vista Estates has arrived. This sprawling property of approximately 2.5 acres includes preliminary architectural house plans with spectacular mountain views. This unique opportunity is near shopping plazas, Bonneville Elementary, San Luis Rey Training Center, Pacific Ocean, Palomar Mountain, and so much more. Contact Realtor Natasha Walker for more information.
Hello everybody and welcome to studio. We are so happy to be joined by one of the best, Rhonda Hopper, here in studio live. How we doing?
Thank you, Ty, for that introduction. I'm doing great.
Very nice, and it's such a pleasure to have you here. And I understand in your first year in doing real estate, you did 24 transactions, which is unbelievable. We'll get to that in a moment. But what led you to real estate is a bad experience, unfortunately.
Yep.
But fortunately for so many people, that unfortunately happened. It's a lot of unfortunately. But moving forward, give us an overview of what led you into this arena.
So about 20 years ago, my husband and I decided we wanted to change. We wanted to move to South Carolina. So we put our house on the market, secured a buyer, and started packing, quit our jobs,
All the right things.
Yep, all the right things. And about halfway across the country, we get a phone call from our agent saying that the buyers had backed out. And this is the day before we're due to close escrow. So it was devastating.
Yeah.
So come to find out, we had an unethical agent
Yeah.
that gave us very poor advice, which cost us the sale of our home, the purchase of a new home, and probably about $25,000
Wow.
out of pocket.
And that's the thing, in San Diego right now, there's 30 to 35,000 licensed real estate
Yes.
professionals.
Yes.
But we always here in studio want to bring the best, so you can connect with someone who you guys can trust
Yep.
and who you can lean on throughout the process. And in your first year having done 24 transactions, what do you attribute that success to?
So I knew when I got into the business I was going to be a sponge and just learn everything that I absolutely could.
And then bam, year one, 24 transactions, and here now you are with a team, a growing team. You guys have helped hundreds of San Diegans. Talk a little bit about the team that you have and how you guys have been able to keep that train going as to when you first started with success.
Right. So found a niche that isn't really talked about too much, which is the divorce real estate niche. And I connected with a very reputable realtor who has built her whole business on the divorce real estate niche. She and a group of family law attorneys had a training course, and I got certified as a divorce real estate expert. And moving forward is to educate the family law community on the differences between the average realtor and myself.
Well, thank you for coming in the studio.
You're
A
welcome.
shout out to your team behind the camera there. I know I will see you again soon. And for everybody watching right now, make sure to call the number on your screen. Work with a trusted professional who's done this many, many, many times, who has a team also to help lift you up and help you achieve your goal ultimately. Rhonda, congrats, and I look forward to the next time.
Thanks, Ty.
Of course.
Follow the show on Instagram for never-before-seen footage and behind-the-scenes shots by searching SD Luxury Listings.